Hey guys and gals, let's build the Aston Martin DB5 set number 76911, and it is a Lego Speed Champion set. This is pretty much what we're building here. It's a car from 007, and I'm not really familiar with this, but if it's anything like the Dodge Charger we did in the last episode, well, I think we're going to be in for a treat here. So, without further ado, let's take a look here. So just like with the Dodge Charger, looks like we're building the chassis and the back end and the figure, and then we're completing the build in bag 2. Okay, so when I was doing the part exploration on this, I forgot to empty out my camera and I overflowed the memory. So yeah, it's like, well, let's start pulling out the figure parts. This looks like we get ourselves a flesh tone minifigure. And he's got a single-sided head. What? No bowl cut? I was expecting one. Yeah, so this set's got some pretty unique pieces, stuff that I have never seen before, and I'm hoping that they are going to release them too. You know, like for everybody to buy, because I need to buy some parts out of this. So I'll have to do my research and find out who this minifigure is. I don't know. But just like with the Friends sets, they give you those adorable little stars. I think this is rated for 8 and up, but for today, an adult over 18 is going to be putting this together. You know. So let's get started. Yeah, so the last build was pretty pleasant, so I'm assuming that this is going to be the same build experience too. Let's see here. Trying to think of anything to talk about today, but nothing really. You know, I've been thinking about calling these a different type of build. If you notice, I do these late at night, mainly before I go to bed or before I have to go to work. So I'm going to start calling these bedside builds. I mean, the name sure fits. I think I messed up here. Oh, I see. Hold on. So yeah, I'm thinking about this is a bedside build, and we're looking for a black one of these. Oh, there it is. Now I'm looking for the little microphone or the ball thing that you use for the shifter. So first thing is, this set here has got lots of little pieces. And that is indeed a microphone. If you're not into little pieces, it's understandable. I'm not really into little parts either, but it is part of the builds. If you're not into it, yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. So now I'm going to let everybody know that these are bedside builds, and I will be yawning in advance. Alright. I still would like to see them make breeze blocks like this. So anyways, nothing really is going on. Getting these done with a deadline, of course, is never really fun, because it ruins the flavor of the build, so I try to block that out, you know, because it's not like, you know, whatever. I have so many days to get these done. I know there's already other YouTubers that already got these sets posted, and I'm way over here on the West Coast, so things take a few days longer to get here. But I did get a few comments though, and I've noticed this lately. A lot of more and more of my viewers are liking the blunt honesty in the reviews. You know, where I'm not sitting there and sugarcoating this stuff. I mean, there's no need to. It's a review. If every set has a positive review, well, that must be one killer build. But not everybody's going to see the same thing. And oh, this one's got the progress bar on it too. So for me, that's what it is. So I've been editing the... I just got done editing the charger. You've probably already seen it by now, but I'm editing it as we speak, like it's processing. And just by... Does that go on the top or the bottom? It would be nice if they told us that. Okay, I see the notch right there. But for me personally, I don't like to rush through these, to be honest. I'm sorry if I seem kind of out of it because I'm tired and work's been kind of a brute. Bedside builds. You know what I've been thinking too, but it's kind of creepy for a dude doing it, but just filming these while I'm laying in bed. You know, just for the content. Be something a little different than what some people do. Okay, because see, like right here, they don't really show you where that goes. You just have to guess. If I was a young kid building this, there'd be no way I would be frustrated. I'm an adult and I have to sometimes think ahead on this stuff. So just like with the other one though, it's got these very muted, it's basically just shades. You just get blacks and maybe just a few other colors. Yeah, we've been hitting like close to 110 out here. It's already getting miserable. Summer catches up real quick. Like we only get maybe 4 weeks of winter. And maybe about 2 weeks of summer, and maybe about 4 weeks of fall, and bam! Then it just starts heating up so hot. Like it's going to be warm. Okay. It'll be warm all up to like October, November-ish. But out here they've even noticed some summers are starting later and later. And you know what? If Lego can do this in their manuals, so can I. Doesn't even really tell you what part goes in there, so you have to kind of guess. But yeah, I've been like, okay, it's just summer's just started. When is winter? Some people hate the snow and the rain, and me, like, oh, it's got to go away. Oh yes, just like with the, no, this one sits flat. I thought maybe it was like the Charger where it sits kind of lopsided. Okay. And I don't know what happened to it. I think that's it. This has a bunch of stickers. So unlike the Charger, you will be caking. Oh, you're going to have to cake stickers on that anyways. Never mind. And you do get metallic pieces too. You get a bunch of metallic in here. They use a 1x3 jumper and then you stick a 1x6 on top like that. Unless they're going to use this line for something. I really don't see the point of that. And it looks like it's a regular one here. You got to watch your pieces. Some of them are metallic, some of them are regular. And then we got to get sticker number 4. Yeah, it'd help if I read it the right way. Well, at least they put a line under the 6. Alright. And of course, if I get this on backwards, well, just flip the tile over. Here we go. That goes right here. In fact, I want to see how many numbers there are here. I think I was supposed to use certain license plates for each, so I'm going to hang on to this. So it looks like there's probably possibly 12 of these you got to put on. But if I have to put them all on there, I'm going to have to do it. And I decided just to keep the other one. I'm not going to part it out like I did the mission sets. I'm already starting to go through all the sets that I've already obtained from Lego. And yeah, this was obtained by the Lego group for review. So this was not something I purchased. I mean, this is not something I would purchase for myself anyways. But seeing what it is, it's not too terribly bad. I just barely hold it on, and yeah, I can't really. It's gray on gray, and I can't really line that up. So see, if this set was fully printed, just like if the Dodge Charger was, it would be an insta 10 out of 10. Hands down. When I'm spending half the time putting stickers on things, and the value drops a little bit, or the ratings. That's just how I'm doing it. You know, some people do appreciate the raw, unscripted stuff. Like, hey Jay, I like it where you just dive on in and look at the bricks. Look at the build quality. How's the build? Is the build good? You know, like so far. You know, this is a very pleasant build. It's not dry or boring. I want to get it done. I want to see what it looks like in person. You know, versus like the mission sets where I was just sitting there going, come on, let's just get this done so I can get it out of here and throw it in the parts bin. I got to review it and get rid of it. This is something that I want to build. I don't want to build it now, but like I have to get it done now. So here we go. I got a couple more sets coming in from the Lego group, and then I got to place a parts order that I have to obtain myself. Lego doesn't send me everything. I have to buy my own parts for my mocks and stuff, which it's fine by me. I guess I hear my neighbor's AC again. It's rumble, rumble, rumble. So I think it goes like that. See right here? That's jumping to too many parts. So I would never have known. But that's what Lego does sometimes. Are these metallic or are they regular? Looks like they're regular, that's all I see. The other one had 345 parts. This one here, I think, has about close to 300. So hopefully the build goes a little faster. Well, I'm looking for one more of these, but I don't see it unless I'm not paying attention. Okay, well let's start. Oh, there it is. Let's start sorting out parts. What are we going to do? Have a towing package put on the back of this? I'm going to put these in. I wish these were metallic. Like, I wish these were silver. Also makes a good chrome option for a vehicle. Yeah, so I'm still got to work on the campground mock, and I got another mystery tutorial that I'd like to do for you guys. So I got to get those done. And I notice I'm getting more patron supporters and, you know, members on YouTube, so I got to start cranking out more stuff for those. And I did have a fan. Well, I don't have right now. Money's tight. I don't have the money. Are you going to make everything available for everyone? Yes. You know, this. All these is early releases for people. Now the building guides. I'm sorry, I'm not going to give those away, but the early releases, everything. There's not going to be an exclusive video. There is early videos, but there's not going to be like, it's an exclusive for these people. If I do ever do an exclusive, it'll be just that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, you're going to have to... Alright. Okay, sometimes these arrows just don't make sense. I had to look at that, and it's like that just doesn't make sense at all, but no, it goes there. Like that. So you got a hole there. Oh, wait. I skipped something. I skipped the step. Whoops. Actually, there's supposed to be two things that go up. These right here. So these vehicle sets, they are a treasure, like a gold mine, just with these angular plates. They just got tons of them. I mean, literally just bunches and bunches and bunches of them. It goes right there. So they use those. This is what I do. I use those angle plates to fill in the holes on my vehicles too. So Lego's actually starting to shape up on that there. All right. Ooh, gotta be careful. Don't want to be wrecking the vehicle before we take it off the lot. Tonight I had homemade fried chicken. My goodness. Oh, it's pretty good. Extra greasy and stuff. I worked hard all week. I wanted something nice. So there it is. Really good. Alright, so we got a couple of 1x1s that go in here. Yeah, so that's probably why you notice the very first bag is a number, or just laying on the table, because I just do reviews on these, like the unboxings. And we got to stick some of these little frying pans here. So you got to work around these here too. Must be used for the brake lights or something. We don't know yet because we haven't finished, but so far it's, you know, these type of builds you can learn from. Like, I'm still learning how to build cars. Okay, and I'm slowly buying car parts for making cars. So if you're like me and you just have a hard time building vehicles, yeah, this is something you may want to look into and just kind of study, see how the designers put it together, and then just kind of implement some stuff. Like, I'm good at building boxy pickup trucks, but stuff that's got a lot of curvature and stuff, no, I'm not. Yeah. I'm still a noob. I'm still learning. I see a lot of teenagers, though. They could build a bunch of cars. Like, they'll just build these almost beautifully perfect cars. You're like, man, why don't you teach me how to build that stuff? Because I'm lost. There we go. Put that right down there. So this one seems pretty sturdy. I just wish it was all silver, though. It'd look a lot better. Oh, we got to put a sticker on there now. Stickers 1 and 0. Oh no! They want me to put a sticker on a metallic tile. Wow, that's... I almost said a bad word, but no, I was like, this is almost blanked up. Yeah, why don't we put it on one of these plain old gray ones? I mean, why a metallic? Well, I'll tell you one thing, when I'm done, that's going to get ripped off. I'm not even going to waste my time with that. I mean, I could buy some of those, but like, I got to put a sticker on that. And metallic silver is a very rare color for me. Let's go ahead and put number 11 on first. It's got to go on one of these tiles. Well, let me pop that off. Well, I can't get it off. Well, Lego, do I have to rate this now down to a 7? Because I'm getting this stuff on so crooked. Yep, I think we're going to rate this thing down to a 7 out of 10. Because I'm messing with stickers. And one goes there. So it's a license plate. I'm going to keep it all default. Like, they want me to put other license plates on. If it's not required by the manual, I'm not even going to bother with it. This would have been awesome if it was printed. Yeah, I had to do it. My hand was shaking too. It's like, well, I'm going to have to put that on there, and I did. I survived, but well, that's a bummer. Oh, are we building a friend set? There's more stickers? Okay, I guess so. I mean, I don't have a lot of these, but I'm going to have to put sticker number 9 on that. Yeah. I feel like a little kid putting stickers on everything. Gotta sticker that in. Yep, the belly aching starting again. And they're getting a little crooked. Well, at least these didn't get stickers on them. And these are these 1 by 1 by 2/3 bricks. Okay, so see what you do is you stick them on like that and these slide in here. You think that's what they would have done there. Like, they show you arrows, because I just kind of assumed that. And how I know that is, even without the manual, because I'm used to building mocks for so long. And, you know, when you get into mock building, it takes a long time to really master it. You always have your own type of building style. And once you master it, you can start studying how other people build their stuff. And you pretty much know how to put it together. And these right here are printed. I kid you not, there's one thing here actually printed. I guess they figured that was enough stickers for a while. Yeah. If these whole sets were printed though, you know, would have been really nice. Okay. Just about done with bag one. At least there's only 2 bags in here you have to really mess with. So we got a bench seat. Well, that could be the back seat too, and I bet the other seat's attached to that, so they can fold down. I don't know because, well, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Wow, Lego didn't make me put stickers on these. You flip it over and you got to put some stuff here. I would have just assembled all this while it was out. And you got these nice shiny pieces here. At least those got unscathed. There's no stickers on these yet. Okay. Wish these were metallic. I ordered a bunch of these a while back and never really used them for anything. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I made a mistake. These are supposed to go in by 1. And then, well, this one goes over here. Let's see. It's like this, so it goes right here. So I guess you're supposed to give it that nice metallic look. And it is a flat silver. It's not like high gloss silver or anything like that. Sadly. Yeah, so if you cringe on putting stickers on stuff like this, and yeah, this may not be for you. And there's a... That just doesn't make sense. Hold on, let me look here. Sometimes I wish we had some of these 3D manuals. Let's see here. Okay, I see what's going on. That's not supposed to stick out like that. So... Just doesn't make sense though, because theirs doesn't stick out, but it sticks a little bit out on the sides. Let me go back and reread that. See, it sticks out halfway, so I'm missing something here. So that's what it looks like there. So see, sometimes even I mess up a little bit. Oh, I think I know what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to put it inside the tubes here, and it does this. Now I got that offset right there. So that's how it's supposed to be. If you get stuck there like I did, yeah, you just have to stick it inside the tubes. But see here, they don't really tell you. You know, And this is for 8-year-olds. Even an adult can't put this together. So I think this is probably 18 and up here. Okay. And this sits like that. Let's make sure, do we flip it over now or do we have to wait? No, we have to wait for the pancakes to be done. That does sound good as pancakes. That's a little too late for those, because if I have that, it'll wire me up for a while. And we're still not done with the bottom yet. Okay, are these flush? Yes, they are. Okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't want to screw up again. So, yeah, you're going to have to really follow these. You have to follow this book down to the T. So when I do the review, I'll probably have to mention it if I can remember. But yeah, this is one of those builds that you're actually going to have to follow. Alright, make sure here. So this part here sticks straight up. Take one of those bull horns and you stick it inside of there just to do that. Not too bad. Kind of a clever way. So I'm sure you could probably do this with your own builds. That's if you can get a hold of the parts whenever LEGO decides to release them. I mean, they say, oh, you have to wait 3 months or 90 days for the new parts to be put in, you know, bricks and pieces, or pick-a-brick, whatever it's called today. And it's so sad that you can go into Bricklink and get the parts faster. A lot of people have complained to them. They're like, sorry, this is how we're doing it. Even people in the Ambassador network. Oh, well, this is not going to be any help to our community. Well, it's not helping to my community either. A lot of us buy parts, and you took that away. So guess what? We're all kind of stuck here. And no, the steering wheel goes on the right-hand side since this is European. And I believe that this guy holds the wrench too. Let me look. Yes, he does. So he's obviously a righty. And that's it. So we do have one metallic corner tile and a microphone and a bowl and stuff. These work great for making door handles. And that's pretty much about it. Well, I don't have another container close by, so I'll keep those in my hand. And let's begin with bag 2. There, now I can drop those in there. Okay. And honestly, these sets look more like what you'd put together on like a paintable model. Now, if you watch the part exploration, I kind of was admiring these little rim pieces. So I'm admiring those again. I really want to see what these look like on this vehicle. Get all the windshields and stuff out of here. Yeah, since they've introduced these 1x5 plates, that's all I've been seeing in sets now is 1x5s. I'm waiting for a 7 and a 9 to come out. Probably not, but a 7 stud plate would be nice for the bigger vehicles. 5, I remember before 5 stud plates even came out, there was a lot of builders building 5-stud wide vehicles, and those are always cool to look at. This is actually a mirror. Well, let's just build the mirror while we're here. Let's see. So yeah, a lot of the guys before all these 5-stud plates came out, they were building 5-stud vehicles before Lego was even coming out with it. I tried and I failed miserably. It's like, well, this isn't for me. And then we need, looks like we need a couple of 1x1s. Well, these are just brackets that go downward, a 1x1 downwards angular plate. And you're going to have to hold underneath these to line them up. So, this is an upwards. So that's exactly what you'll have to do. And this is a new part too with the brake light or the headlight. I'm hoping they'll bring that out in plain other colors. I always say, oh, they should print the stuff. Well, that shouldn't have been printed. I'd rather have those printed instead of just being a sticker and cringing. Oh, that's kind of a new piece. I don't think I've seen one of these. It's a inverted 45-degree slope plate. Alright, there we go. There's the last one. And so this one here goes on this side of the vehicle. Of course, this one goes over here. And I think this may have opening doors. It looks like it almost does. Because I'm just looking at these right here. I mean, it may not, of course. Okay, we're going to be building a set of seats, so we're going to go ahead and do the seats. These are mirrored too, so I got to find a glider plate. Yeah, until you really go through all the parts, it takes forever to find everything. So I got to make another one of those. So one seat has an armrest on it. Okay, so first things first, I can't find, well, I found the printed grill. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this one is not actually a mirror. Okay. I thought it was going to be a mirror, so let me just go ahead and put this one together first. I think they go on like that, and this one here goes right here. Yeah, not too bad. I don't think that's supposed to be there. That's kind of wiggly, but honestly, I think the backside would look better if it was flat tile. This one holds passengers. Alright, so the other one now is a little more picky. I'm going to have to find this, and then it needs a holder. So this one obviously holds on the other stick here. Let me make sure. Yeah, it does. Yeah, so here's the deal. Just like with the other model we did, if you're not fond of little pieces like this, yeah, you may want to stay away from this one here. I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do, but yeah, this is one here that you have to pay attention to. And okay, I see what goes in there. I mean, this is like fumbling through a lot of little parts, lots of pieces here. And this goes here. Not sure what that's for. Maybe the armrest, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, if I go to look here. Making sure I built that right, but I did. Shows it right there. Maybe it just hangs down, I don't know. Doesn't really show it in there. That's a really bad angle for that. Well, at least we're over halfway done, and we got stickers already. At least it's on something I have a bunch of. First I got to find it. It's the slope. It's this slope here. And we need to get sticker number 7 and put it on that. And let's see here. Number 7 right there. Well, I got it kind of backwards. There we go. And then that goes right on here. I wonder how they're going to pull off the dashboard. I mean, they got to enhance that dinky little steering wheel, so I'm going to see how that goes. At least we're getting back into some grabbable size bricks. You know, something that's not too tiny or you can't pick it up. Well, you're gonna, never mind, I spoke too soon. That's exactly what we're doing. And I'm thinking this is the trunk. Oh, there's a lot of those European cars that they have the engines in the back and the trunk is in the front. Here in the States, the trunk's usually in the back and the engine's in the front. This one has at least somewhat of a finished off interior. Alright. Also what helps too, if you want, set your parts out before you start building. Like just go through and pull out all the parts you need for that specific step. And this goes on top of here. And the wall element goes here. Yeah, we don't want a drafty car. That's not a wall element. Is this what I need? No, it's this regular one. Okay. Yeah. Looking pretty good so far. And we still got a bunch of stickers left. That has me worried. Well, I spoke too soon. We're getting ready for more sticker power. Alright. Jay, you're complaining too much again. Yep. No, I mean, yes, the set was given to me for review, but I'm going to be honest, I'd rather use this free time than putting stickers on for making mocks for you. Tutorials. And I think the reason why I like doing the tutorials more than this is because it helps me think. You know, what am I doing? I'm just copying a picture. And it's like when you guys and gals build my stuff. You're basically copying a picture. And we need sticker sheet number 8. Yeah, I think the Dodge Charger was a winner. This is a sticker nightmare. See, it's already, I've already dropped it down to a 7, and I have a feeling I'm going to be dropping this down to a 6 because I had to put a sticker on that. We use sticker number 10. And make sure you pay attention to your little arrows things on here, your little, which way your handles are facing, because you sure don't want that to go in. And make sure you try your best not to put air in there too. See, there you go. Looks pretty good. Okay, so we got that out of the way. Well, yay, more stickers. Cool. Not sticker number 2. I want to build, not stick this stuff on here. Yeah, one of the vehicles I was building, Lego already had made something similar to it, but theirs had a bunch of stickers where mine was all free built. And I was thinking, yeah, the stickers add a bit more color, but mine's is more hardcore. Alright. Got that on there. Well, let's take a look at the sticker sheet. Well, it's getting pretty empty. Like it's just license plates at this point. And then we fill in the 2 remaining areas here with some more bricks with bow. Okay. Yep. Bedside build. I'm in the Lego room, but I may start doing these bedside. This table can be moved. It's basically like a little tray. So if I wanted to, I can actually, you know, carry it to another room and film the tutorials and stuff with it. It's not quite like a light box. You know, the 2 other walls around it are white. So it's kind of like a hybrid. Yeah, that's what it is. So I think this is the front bumper that we're building next here. Alright. And then after that, we got to put the 2 horns in these things again. And at least these are being used for something other than bulls. Well, there's one. Yeah, I see a lot of inspiration out of here in this set. Just making sure that I still have memory in my camera. I really had to clean off my camera today. I was like, man, I was hardcore filming stuff, and I'm glad the memory ran out when I was doing a Lego brick exploration. A tutorial would have been pretty nasty. Okay, and a nice metallic tile. Where's that upwards plate? Oh, there it is. Well, at least they show you what the top looks like here. 1-to-1. Is that really 1-to-1? Well, let's take a look at it and see. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but yeah, it's 1-to-1. I can't, and of course I can't do that with my manuals. All right, so after that, we start assembling the bumper, and we got a nice shiny metallic tile here too. And I'm looking for more glider shoe plates. I need 2 of those, and I don't see them in here. I see the hubs. Well, they're black. You know what? Let me take a look, because these are gray. Did I use black where there shouldn't have been? Gray makes sense down here. You think black would be in the back of the seats, but let me take a look here. Sometimes when you don't know, you just take a look. It's probably those stickers that did it in for me there. I think that's black. It's hard to tell though. I'm going to assume that that's black because I'm missing 2 of those and I got 2 black ones here. So yeah, I think these gray ones are not supposed to be in there, so I got to pop this out real quick and swap that around. So we're going to need these, and then yeah, it makes more sense. They should have just stuck some square tiles in the back of that instead of just using those. This one here is going to just disintegrate. That's exactly what it did. Yeah, it just disintegrated. I mean, I could have left it like that too, but you know, I'm not that sloppy when I build this stuff. Okay, we got that fixed. So now we're building the front bumper here, and this thing here is kind of fruity. Got to make sure if these are metallic or they regular. I think they would have made these metallic to match the bottom of the bumper, but they didn't. Okay, and then they show this one here. So then you just tack them on there too and rotate them how you want them to fit. And then, there we go. And after that, what do we do with that now? Oh, we got to put another sticker on a chrome piece. Yuck. Oh, there's more that goes on this. So you put these on, you press this down. Why don't I just stick this on here and press them down with it? Okay, that might be a little better. So, stick that on there first and press that down. Boy, this really is really bad. So I was saying, you know, when I first built this, like, this thing's rock solid. No, it's getting to where it is not rock solid. Do I have a 1x4 metallic? I see a bunch of tiles that I'm going to have to deface, so here it is. Alrighty. And we got to put that sticker number 1 on this one here. So yeah, I mean, I think the other ones are meant to be defaced. When it comes to the review though, I'm not going to put stickers, only on the main model. I think that's it for the sticker sheet. Now we got one here that's number 5. I have a feeling that's going to go on the hood. So we'll set that over there. And then this thing just slides into these 2 spots here. Alright. Okay. I don't know how far that goes in, but I really don't want to force it in too much. It sits right underneath the rim here, which is what it does. So it's got to be even at this corner here. If it's even there, then I guess you're okay. Alright, let's put the other... So the headlights and the tail lights are printed. Okay? And why isn't the rest of this printed? I mean, it's beyond me. Okay, so there we go. And we got to put an arch on there. So that's why I want to get these, because it rounds off really nice. See, that's... It's a little square there, but it's not too bad. I've got to do the other one now. But yeah, this is a really pleasant build. It's just the stickers kind of detract from the fun of the build. It's just how it is. I mean, it's not much we could do. If it was me designing this, it would have all been silk screened. Okay, so we got to build the hood next. So the hood is the next thing, and when I do these, I'm going to index them, or just say bags 1 and 2 involve the seat, minifigure, the back end, involves the hood and stuff. So that's how I do those. So when you're searching through the video, it's a little easier. And that's a feature YouTube's had for about a year now, and it's pretty nice, especially when I'm watching videos. I can skim to the pieces that I want to see, and that kind of thing here. And this is the only red piece. It's the only bright color you're going to see in here. You know. Okay. Yeah, my nephew's supposed to start summer school this week, and he's actually looking forward to it. I'm like, yeah, I'll bite my tongue on that one. I'm like, well, you get older and you go to work. You're going to have to work. You're not going to be able to to do whatever. This, I think, just slides in under here. That's what you do. Okay. So if you think you're just setting that in there, you are. And that's it. It shows you here. And we're building a sub step. Okay, I thought this was a regular frame. No, this is actually printed. And then this fits in here. So now that piece doesn't just fall out. Must be the raised part of the hood. These are mirrored, but I'm just going to go ahead and just... Well, I grabbed the wrong one, but at least I found it for the next one. And then this one here... Oh no, it is that. I had the right one all that time. But now I can't even get it off. I was like, it made more sense that way, but no, it didn't. This is something here you're going to have to really be careful and follow along, and that just came apart real easily. So you're going to have, this is, if you're going to have to multitask and hold in a bunch of stuff together to lock it all together. So you press down on it, that's what it wants to do. So you got to really kind of hold it all together at once. Where's the sticker hood ornament at? Right. Oh, I see what they did. Okay. When we get there, I'll show you. They actually have this mitered in the corners. Pretty clever, actually. Oh yes, I got that old sound like Kermit the Frog again on here. And I was like, why? I guess to some I do. Okay, there is a sticker that goes on the tile. And I want to show you though, see how this contour is right here? That's really clever. I have a bunch of these in several different colors that I've been kind of just like setting them off to the side. Like, well, what am I going to use those for? You know, what's the point of them? Well, there's a big point to that. So sticker number 5 goes here, and that was the last sticker we had left. So the pointy end goes towards us, well, towards you. I wonder if my video's done yet. No, not yet. It's a build just like this one. It's the Dodge Charger build. So if you're watching this, you've already seen the Dodge Charger, so yeah. I have to process those and get them up there for you so you can watch them. And this just slides in place. Okay, so they loop onto these. I'm afraid that this is going to break. Oh, I managed. Now does it open up? No, that's as far as it opens up. I was expecting that to be more like you could put stuff in there. Okay, we're working on this end here. We're not even done yet. We're getting close. There's not a lot of parts left. It's all little stuff put in there. Alrighty. And this goes like this. Right in the middle here. So I don't know what would go there though. What would be in that area? Oh, the tailpipe. Okay, well that's a lot of detail for this. I gotta give you credit, Lego, and your designers. Yeah, that's pretty clever, taking the hand nozzle and a pair of binoculars and let's see if I can get that in there correctly. So like that, snaps in that clip there. So that's what it looks like in the bag. That's pretty clever. That's really good. So that's a really good idea if you can implement that into your own build. And then we flip it back over and we start on the windshield. I don't think metallic goes on there. Alrighty, and the windshield goes here. I wonder if you have to take the windshield off of this one, but it doesn't look like you do. This one looks pretty easy accessible. Okay. I think this piece comes off. This plastic here feels a bit softer. I'm waiting for the day to come out with a regular 4x4 flat tile. This will be great for making sidewalks. And that is it. This just fits in place here. So does it come off? Yep. Yeah. Well, wait a minute. We got a hole here. So we got something going on. The back part looks good. The front part doesn't. So what happened? Did I forget to put a part in there? Alright, I see something in here. Okay, we forgot a bunch of stuff. So this goes in here. So yeah, tonight is the night of boo-boos. I'm making a bunch of mistakes. Now, when it comes to reviews, do I grade on that? No. I'm grading on build quality. I'm not grading on if I make mistakes. So the only thing I would suggest is to read the manual carefully. There we go. But other than that, though, if it's a mistake I made, it's kind of pointless to say, oh, this build sucks because I made a bunch of boo-boos. No, that's boo-boos I've made. That's not Lego's fault. So we're going to make a bunch of tires. And man, these are tough to get in there. Let's see, is there a specific way these go in? Sometimes, and if you're in a very cold climate, heat these up, like the tires, so you can easily put them on. And then the rim goes in here. Now those look really nice. Let's see, can we drive it with one wheel in the back? Let's test it out. Yeah, not too... It glides smooth, but it's dragging a bit. We'll have to fix that right up. And yes, I like to play around with the stuff as I'm building. You know, I'm not going to say, well, let's build it and get it done. We're going to play around, put it on the opposite tire. Well, it drags in the back, but it drives straight now at least. Let's put the next tire in. Obviously now it should work. Yeah, it works with only one tire, so if you have a flat in this vehicle, you could just, as long as there's not a lot of weight in that corner, you can balance out your load and you can make it there on 3 wheels. Of course, you put this on here and it'll work. So, it does glide smooth on a flat surface. And yes, it's telling me to put all these stickers on here. Now, when I do the review, I'm not going to mention this at all. I'm going to just show the sticker sheet. The reason for this is because if I ever want to change it later on, I could. But for me to spend another 5 minutes fighting stickers, I'm not going to bother with it. I can use those parts for something else. And that's how you take it apart. So you have to take out the windshield. Let's try it with the windshield. Take the wrench. We'll put the wrench. Let's leave that there. Let's see if we can get this gentleman to sit in the vehicle without removing the windshield. And no, you cannot. So you have to take out the windshield. And I think you're going to have to anchor him down. So, okay. Yeah, this would be better if this was a different color. I could see this being the cool yellow. It's got the little air scoop and stuff. I just wish this opened up a bit more. But for that though, that's pretty good. And that's it. It's got the friend stars too. So the only thing I did not do is waste my time, waste your time to put stickers on these 4 tiles. Now I could. We're missing. We got 5 tiles. 6. There's only supposed to be 4. So let me take a look here and see if we're missing anything here. Do we miss any pieces? Let me look here. Where's the box? Oh, the instruction manual will suffice. Got the front license plate. You know, sometimes I wish the manual was written up in regular form, like where it just shows you the regular colored parts. So yeah, I don't know where those other two tiles go, and maybe they're just extras or something, but... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm being silly. No, it's four... You have 4 sets. There's actually 8. So... honestly, I'm not going to waste your time putting these on here. But if you decide you want to do that, if you're building it, you can. I just threw whatever was on the box. I thought that would be more appropriate. That's what you have left over, except for the wrench. Let's take him out. So it is a nice vehicle. It's just like the other one. You have to take out the windshield to put the figure in. I guess that must be a common thing. And build quality, let's take a look here. Yeah, these things can get a little crooked. I would say that this is meant to be admired. This is not really meant for heavy play use. I mean, you could play with it, but it won't last too long. This is just meant to sit on a shelf and look good. It's too wide to go into a city. If you add this up, it's about 9 studs wide. It's too big to be on a Lego road. You could still probably drop it in. I mean, old cars are usually boats, right? So I guess it would live up to its name. Other than that, though, it is a nice build. It kept my interest. It wasn't boring, except it's late at night and I'm getting tired, but not because of this. And then the only drawback that I see is the abundance amount of stickers this set has. Okay. So, I'm keeping those for myself. And for this, well, I don't know, I may keep this one together. Other than that, though, I think it's a nice build, so I appreciate you all joining this live build of the set. Where is the box that I have lost? Oh, here it is. So this is the Aston Martin DB5. But yeah, this it's a nice little build, nice little display piece. That's nothing more.